All right, my guests tonight are both in New York. He's an executive editor for PC Magazine. Jeremy Kaplan joins us. And Dan Ackerman, senior editor for CNET, is here as well. Welcome to The Loop, everybody. We're talking Yahoo because for nearly 10 years, Yahoo has really delivered a web experience to millions of people every single day. But in the process, they've made billions of dollars. But Dan, today, they announced that profits are down. They might have some layoffs. There seems to be this lack of focus. And I'm wondering, do you have any idea what happened?
Well, when you think about Yahoo, it's like one of the oldest internet brands out there as far as a lot of people are concerned. They invented the search engine. They invented webmail. But, what have you done for me lately? You can only cruise off that for so long.
Right. Well, they've got Domino's in their online gaming portal. I thought that would, help them expand into the new millennium, but it hasn't.
Only for 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's 30 minutes at a time, just enough to get your ad fill. Jeremy, what do you think? Does Yahoo have what it takes to compete with the likes of Google, or are they self-destructing on their own? Is Google not an influence here?
I don't think that Google's really the big factor. I think they're way too concerned with what Google's up to because, frankly, Google owns the search market, and who cares? I don't think that's really Yahoo's strengths.
So what are their strengths then? Where did they go wrong?
What they have is this great social network. They have the Yahoo 360 thing, which is horrible, but they have a lot of other great social things. There's the groups, there's email, which is just fantastically better than the Gmail platform. There's a lot of things that Yahoo does do really well.
Right, but in the world of Facebooks and MySpaces, et cetera, should they just cleave off the 360, or do they need to revamp and integrate all those things into one Uber social network?
I think they just need to refocus on what they do best. And they just need to stop looking at these potential threats from out there in the world. Who cares what Facebook's up to? Who cares what Google's up to? This isn't really their forte. It's not their strength. Dan, would you agree with Jeremy there? Do you think Yahoo's too concerned with what the other guys are doing?
Well, I think they called their Facebook knockoff Yahoo 360 because about 306 people signed up for it. They try to run in too many different directions at once. And if you look at their site, it's incredibly complicated. You have no idea what you're supposed to do when you get there.
Well, Dan, I thought a while back Yahoo did try to turn their site into sort of a portal destination for web surfers, but as it sort of grew, people used it only as like a pit stop on their way to other sites. Is there what should Yahoo have been doing? Let's play the 2020 hindsight game.
And they hired Terry Semel, and they hired Lloyd Braun, and they tried to do all this video, and they tried to start like a game site and a technology site and a finance site. And people don't really go to Yahoo to get that kind of stuff. They want more of a service. They want to find what they want to find and move on somewhere else. They want to get their stock quotes or their weather, but they don't want to really interact with it and live at Yahoo.
Jeremy, I'd like you to chime in on that same question, please.
Yeah, well, that's a good question, though. What do they go to Yahoo for, Dan? What do you think's going on over there? Why is Yahoo still, after all of these years, the number one website out there? And it is. More than Google, more than MSN, it is the biggest website in the world.
True, you can have a lot of traffic, but you have to be able to monetize it. And what they're not doing a very good job at is monetizing that traffic.
Jeremy, I think what they're doing poorly is the business thing. They have a bad business model.
Yeah, exactly.
They have 12,000 employees, and they have an incredible amount of revenues, and still they're losing money, and people are talking about Yahoo being doomed, and your viewers were saying the same thing.
Right.
I think that's their problem, is just poor public perception.
Yeah, you think it's just bad PR at this point, that people think Yahoo's not cool and not getting traffic, so at that point they just avoid it because they don't want to be the odd one out that's still asking Jeeves?
They have been around for what, 10, 12 years now, and they are still the number one site. They survived the dot-com bubble. They're doing great.
Well, Dan, a new strategy is focusing on third-party developers, trying to bring them in, trying to get their wares on the site. Is that a good move for them?
That could be a good move if they want to, really streamline and not spend that much money themselves and get other people to spend the money to build cool things for Yahoo. But, as we saw in the fourth quarter stuff that just came out today, they're doing phenomenally badly financially. A lot of the times, you kind of hint that news is going to be bad, and then when it's a little bit better, you look like a rock star. Forget it. This today was just bad all over.
Right. Oversold, underdelivered, and now they're hurting. Well, today, Yahoo announced a new service called Yahoo Live, where the users can sort of create their own social broadcasting experience, kind of like a Justin TV or an Operator 11 or a Ustream. Jeremy, is that a move in the right direction, or again, are they reacting to other sites and what everybody else is doing?
Well, a little bit of both, I think. It is a good move. I think that's a market that needs to be tapped into, and there aren't really a lot of big players. What do you have, Ustream, Ustream.tv?
Right.
Not really this giant in the market yet, and Yahoo has the potential to become a big player there. And I think rather than creating this new open platform, which is exactly what Facebook did, right? That's just following the market. Here they might be leading the market a little bit.
All right, well, I want to move on to the final word because I'd like to hear from both of you. And I'll start with you, Dan. 5 years from now, where is Yahoo?
Yahoo is in Bill Gates' pocket. He buys it and just redirects it to MSN.com.
Ouch, ouch. Did they come integrated with a new Vista service pack or something?
That's right. You have to download the Vista update even to get it.
That hurts. Jeremy, I hope you disagree with that. Where's Yahoo in 5 years?
I disagree. I think 5 years from now, Yahoo is exactly where they are right now, staying on top of the market. I think they have a lot of smart people. They do have 12,000 employees. Some of them have to have some good ideas.
Right, and I think they're going to have slightly less than 12,000 in the weeks to come, though, to be honest. We might have to adjust that figure. But in the meantime, I want to thank my guests, Jeremy and Dan, for joining us. Thank you, guys, for keeping us in the loop.
Attack of the Show, weeknights at 7, only on G4.